So we have another Disney failure. Yes, and what failure is this? Mulan, of course. Of course the critics like this movie, because of course they got paid by Disney to give it a good review. We all know how Disney is. They pay critics to give their movies good reviews. They don't want another Lion King where they got a 55% Rotten Tomatoes. They don't want that to happen again. Despite the movie making $1 billion at the box office, or another Rise of Skywalker. So let's look at the IMDb score, the quote-unquote most trustworthy site on the face of the planet. Well, it says at a 4.5 out of 10. I'm sorry for the excessive amount of videos today. I just have there's a lot of things I found on the internet to talk about. But Mulan has a 4.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna go see the movie, and guess what? People have been defending this movie ever since this movie was announced. Mostly Disney fanboys, especially this one guy who I basically blocked from commenting, saying Mulan is going to be it's gonna be the best movie of the year. It has a Disney logo. It's a 10 out of 10. It's going to be it. But look at Poopy Tomatoes has the same score of 47%. It seems that people are finally signing up to the evil mouse known as Disney. Basically, yeah, Mulan is a piece of crap movie that Disney made. Which is not surprising. There's no reviews for the movie. You'll only see the garbage critic reviews. They're gonna make sure you can't see the score for this movie. But yeah, no one likes the Mulan movie. Nobody likes it. No one cares about it. Not the original Mulan, but Mulan. And yes, I consider Mulan one of the last great Disney movies. This is one of the reviews. Mulan, I always see Mulan, the original movie. I don't need to see the remake of Mulan. That came out in the 90s. Mulan 2020 is Mulan in name only. It stinks. It has less interesting characters than the previous cartoon. Probably got less fun, no songs, and a less of love story because it's 2020, and feminist commies need to be in peace. Or basically Twitter needs to be in peace. It's now mainly filming empowerment and man. It is awful. I did not pay for you to see it, or nor should you. Disney is awful. Mulan is awful. Let's say no to Disney from now on. I'm currently doing so. Mino is terrible. Okay? And yes, that's what Disney does. It's fine. People are starting to finally wake up to the awfulness of Disney remakes, to the garbage of Disney remakes. Okay? The Lion King remake sucked. Okay? Aladdin remake sucked. The only good remake was Jungle Book. That's it. That was the only good remake Disney has made. And I wonder why Jungle Book is the only good remake Disney has made. Well, it's because they actually did things that improved on the original. They actually made the story really good and stuff, and really made it a lot like the original, but it's with live action animals. And yeah, and they actually made the visuals good and stuff. They actually made I actually seen the Jungle Book remake. But yeah, the Jungle Book remake was really good. It didn't feel soulless in any way. It felt like they put a lot of care into it. But after that movie, it just felt like the Disney was just making these for money. Beauty and the Beast comes to mind. Beauty and the Beast, watch that. It was horrible. Mulan, horrible. Lion King remake, horrible. I'm not even watching these Disney remakes at the point, because I know what these movies are about. They're soulless adaptations of older movies. As I said, the only good one is the Jungle Book. And that's the only good one. Alice in the Wonderland sucked. Maleficent, haven't seen. Don't care to see. But yeah, Disney remakes. Pete's Dragon also sucks as well. Don't have to tell you about that one. And yes, Mulan is, that's all you can see is the live action version of Mulan. And again, they're trying to force you to buy Disney Plus, or Garbage Plus, as I want to call it, to watch this movie. And of course, all of these still critics are giving this such a great reviews. And yes, the only good and also I like the movie Jungle Book because the main villain was a tiger. I think that's one of the other reasons I liked it. And also I just think the Jungle Book was more about the story, less about the rest of the musical than more of a story than a musical. And that's basically a Jungle Book in a nutshell. I already talked about Jungle Book, so yeah. Mulan, you suck, okay? And those Mulan fanboys are not going to go defend us after they see the score on IMDb, this abysmal score on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, okay? You know what? I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10 to basically give the middle finger to the big mouse, to the greedy mouse, who ruins all the great movies that we all loved. For example, The Lion King. They made The Lion King a soulless garbage version of it. Why would I want to watch the remake of Lion King if I can just watch the original? Okay? And this is it's a one style because, the mouse, because Disney is greedy. It's to give a sign against Disney's greediness. Okay, and also the fact to make you pay $30 for this movie. That's even more than the movie ticket. That's even more than a Blu-ray. Okay, $30 just to see one movie. Okay, and of course they're gonna force you to buy Disney Plus because of course Disney Plus, they want to force streaming down your throat. But yes, this movie sucks. If you want to watch a movie that is about, there's a lot of better movies about Chinese and Japanese culture than Mulan that is made by Disney. Let's not forget that this movie is a soulless cash grab for China. Let's not forget the fact that this movie is dumbed down for China. Because let's not forget, this movie is being made specifically for that country to make money there. Because that's all they really want to do, is make money in China. That's what they have been doing for the longest of time, though. Trying to appeal towards the China, and basically appeal towards that movie, towards that country. Make the movie branded as possible for that country to make it, so they can, because you know what, they watch the Transformers movie and like those, they'll probably watch this and give this and say it's good too. But yep, there we go. That's the Mulan movie. Yeah, this movie. I was saying for a while, this movie, no one's gonna like it. People that finally, about time, people are starting to wake up to Disney's garbage remakes. That people are starting to wake up to the garbageness of Disney's remakes. And again, like I said before in this video, the only good one is the Jungle Book, and I will explain why. I don't have to explain that again. People are finally starting to wake up to this garbage, as Disney remakes. The fact that they released 5 of them in 1 year last year is proof that Disney is running out of ideas. Some of the older ones, yes, they put a lot of heart and love into those, or more of a heart and love, like Jungle Book. That one feels better. That one feels more like we love Jungle Book, a very underrated Disney movie that not many people care about. Let's make it better. Let's make all the things that made Jungle Book work, but make it better. That's what they did with the Jungle Book remake. And I think now they're just dumbing it down for this. Oh look, we love the Lion King. Well, guess what? We'll dumb down the Lion King for you and make it basically the most soulless brand movie possible. Mulan, same thing. Just to make $1 billion at the box office and make $400 million for China. And of course, that's what they're gonna do. We all know they made this movie for China. Okay, they want to make the money in China, and yes, they're gonna probably make the money in China. That's the whole goal of this movie, not to make money in America, to make money in China. And of course, that's because they know most people in America are not going to like this movie because they took away all the things they liked about the original Mulan and made it soulless and bland. That's what they did. That's what 99% of these remakes are, except for the Jungle Book. So yep, that's basically it. Goodbye. Mulan 2020 sucks. And the person who defended Mulan back in March, you're wrong. Nobody likes this movie. Both on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Except for the critics, of course, which of course we all know are paid by Disney. Goodbye.